be cautious who you come with. That's what she told me. She said, make sure they gon' ride for you. Just be cautious. I'll make sure that you make it home safely tonight. To be honest, I don't know what's really waiting on me. Got a bunch of outside hating on me. She looking like, what did I get myself into? She looking like she gon' call her the knit. But she from the burbs and all. She don't wanna see me take it to another level. She be secondhand embarrassed like a scarlet letter. I don't wanna let her down. I don't wanna let her down. I promise we would have a good time tonight. As soon as we walk in, my arms are over there. I should stop and stare. Don't go no further than that, no, no. They know I got them with me, yeah. You just can't see them. They'll come rush if I need them. They'll come rush, baby. Dance with me, just dance with me. Cool up, she just a fan with me. Love with me, dogs with me. When I see them looking at me, I can see in your eyes that it's jealousy. And I wish it would be bold enough to step to me, step to me.
Why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I'm too afraid to turn my back on this. Swear you did a number on me like some raffle tickets. Lucky you stuck with me, might as well tattoo that. Be like that sometimes you show up, I be acting different. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh I don't know if I survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride. Got me talking to myself, saying to myself, oh no, sweet like that, not a beautiful dream. Should move it to the left, oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. I don't mind the strings attached, big facts, no print. Sweet like Stevie, no wonder Stevie isn't superstitious. I don't see no competition, that's a bird box. See the ribbon in my sky, tripping, playing chicken, hit me like a head on collision.
MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one date obsessed cat, man.
Well, we focus on the fan base and we develop a strategy.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we'd like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man.
Good. Now look, right now, based on what I get it, 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see my vertical on the game and see how high I can jump on it.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot, yeah.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Jalen Suggs. At the other guard position, Markelle Fultz. At center, Wendell Carter Jr. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward position, Paolo Banchero. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley. Let's bring out the stars for your Detroit Pistons.
Visit and thank you, Kevin. I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fueling.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Fultz in at the point. And for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Look here
Substitution
for
on the
Detroit.
court.
Wiseman comes in for Duren, and it's Stewart in for Marvin Bagley. And the dunk by Stewart.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Wagner passes to Isaac. Back to Wagner. Here's Darling for the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Over to the wing. Stewart. They get the rebound. Goes up again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Bull.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich, and Alec Burks subbed in for Ivy. Pass to Darling. 5 on the clock. Count it. Good. Darling's got his second bucket of the night.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And there's the pass to Diallo. Detroit, no good that time either.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Burks looking around. Here's Wiseman. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way. And they're starting off the season against this Detroit team.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And here's Burks. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second shot opportunity. Wiseman no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
They now take the lead. And the Magic lead by 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Cunningham kicks to Burks. Passes to Diallo. Back to Burks. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Up and in on the lane. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Darling. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Darling's got 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Diallo. Cunningham outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Shot good by Diallo.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Fultz the pass to Wagner. Here's Darling.
2 minutes remaining.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Diallo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, beyond the lottery pick, This Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Bull. Fultz the pass to Darling. Fires the three. Kept alive. And Isaac throws it down.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac, a young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Wagner against Burks. Here's Wiseman with the putback. Rebounded by Darling. Orlando trailing here. Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wagner's got his second bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Burks against Wagner. Back to Diallo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And he can't hit the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And finished off by Fultz.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Pass to Diallo. Fultz against Cunningham. Pass to Burks. Fires from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac down low. Diallo's there.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now Cunningham. Launches it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. In the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Bogdanovich out there with Bagley. Then it's Durant. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ivy in at the point guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Darling. Outside Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Darling, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Burks with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Rebounded by Darling.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Anthony, the pass to Darling. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. To the wing right side. To the paint. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ivy kicks to Burks. There's the pass to Bagley. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by the Magic. Darling's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Passes it to Burks to end the cold streak. Detroit, no good that time either. Magic leading by 10. And Banchero passes to Darling. To the inside. And stolen by Ivy. Kicks to Bagley. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Darling's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. They get it again. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder. Man, the list goes on and on.
Ball, he's checked in for Maverick.
Ball.
Substitution here for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo's checked in for Ivy. And it's Cunningham in for Alec Burks. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Magic leading by 14. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Pass to Darling. Fires it up. That shot off, and it's Detroit the other way. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Here's Wagner. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. Stewart with the bounce pass. And here's Diallo. 8 points for him. And stolen by Wagner. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Isaac outside. Here's Darling. He's got 9. Over Stewart. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that...
So it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Maverick comes in for Banchero. Okiki's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Harris subbed in for Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz is out there with Harris. And there's Maverick. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Darling. Fultz against Cunningham. Here's Darling. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Cunningham finds Bagley. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Bagley. The pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Harris passes to Darling. Here's Okiki. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Darling gets the bucket. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Feeds to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Left side, Bagley. Nails the 16-footer.
6'11", showing he's got a J. Marvin Bagley can be an offensive problem.
Harris outside. Passes it to Darling. Harris looking it over. Pass to Darling. 3-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The time for the ball. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Bitadze. He kicks it to Fultz. Here's Darling. Defended by Bagley. Now the pass to Okiki. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Magic score. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Cunningham for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Okiki passes to Fultz. Here's Darling from downtown. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Now that's 17 points for Maverick.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low, here's Bagley. uses the glass to finish the layup.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Fultz kicks to Harris. Over Ivy. And again, it's Orlando converting.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Livers is checked in. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovic. Hampton, he's checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And here's the break. Harris inside. Over Hampton. Harris, good. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that bucket from Harris was all about perseverance. He takes his time and uses what he has of those muscles and puts it on the defense.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Duren. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Pass to Darling. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Darling, no good. The Pistons shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Inside, Diallo. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Darling. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now, here's Hampton. Guarded by Harris. Hampton passes to Duren. Doesn't go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Back to Fultz. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. That free throw good from Fultz. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
The pass to Hampton. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Darling, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
From deep, Orlando getting another chance here. The shot's good.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Hampton. Now here's Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Pass to Darling. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Hayes. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass delivers. Here's Diallo. Count that one. Diallo's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. The pass to Okeke. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the two.
And the 3 ball is good. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Diallo. Wiseman with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And the Pistons making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Shoots from the baseline. Anthony's shot is off. And, well, Detroit shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Markelle Fultz.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Hampton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all. The contact.
Third personal foul. Team 4.
Free throw drops for Hampton. The Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Here's Darling. Pass to Anthony. Here's Darling. Fires for 3. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to Hayes. Pass delivers. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just